I just got this house under contract in the Springfield neighborhood of Louisville, Kentucky, and guess what, gang? It sits right next door to the house that the 12th President of the United States grew up in. It's known as the Zachary Taylor House, and it's the oldest house on the block by about 155 years, built way back in 1795. And what's fascinating is the subdivision that was built around it is called Springfield, named after the old house, which is actually referred to as Springfield back in its heyday. And at that time, none of the surrounding neighborhood that you see here or any of the neighborhoods surrounding it even existed. This was all forest and farmland out this way until about the 1920s through the 1960s, when most of the homes and neighborhoods in this area that we know today began to be built out. Now, Zachary Taylor's father was the one who initially bought this land back in 1790, 400 acres worth to be exact. And he's the one who actually built the house that you see here. But Zachary grew up here, was married here, and even saw 5 of his 6 children born under this very roof, raising his family in the home before eventually selling it off after his father passed away in 1829. Taylor was a successful commander in the US Army and eventually became the 12th President of the United States, holding office super briefly from 1849 until his death in 1850. And he, along with his wife, children, and father who originally built the house, are all buried in the cemetery that sits just behind the house. And that original 400-acre estate, it's now been carved down to just 3/4 of an acre that the home sits on today, as the area surrounding it continued to expand and develop over time. But the house, man, for being built 230 years ago, it sure still is shining bright today.